Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Tuesday, July 12, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 360 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Chicago White Sox vs Cleveland Guardians second game. Our team pick is Cleveland Guardians for the win. And here is why. Chicago won their second straight game to earn a split of a 4-game set with the Tigers Sunday afternoon. The White Sox entered Monday third in the AL Central race, 5 games behind the Twins for the division lead. On Sunday, Chicago got 2 hits each from Gavin Sheets, run, RBI, and Luis Garcia, run, while scoring twice in the 8th to earn the victory. Sheets hit his 7th homer of the season in the contest for the White Sox. Michael Kopech didn't factor in the decision as he allowed 2 runs on 4 hits with 3 walks and 4 strikeouts over 5.1 innings of work. Kendall Graveman, 3-1, threw a scoreless 8, striking out 1 to earn the win in relief. Liam Hendriks threw a 1-2 to 3 9th inning for his 17th save. Cleveland dropped the rubber game of their 3-game set with the Royals on the road, losing for the 8th time and 10 games in the process. The Guardians entered Monday second in the AL Central, 4.5 games behind the Twins for the top spot in the division. On Sunday, Cleveland finished with only 5 hits, with no player recording more than 1, and went 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position. Their lone run came in the 9th inning and was plated on a wild pitch. The lack of offensive production doomed Zach Plesac, 2-7, to the loss, as he allowed 4 runs on 6 hits with 1 walk and 5 strikeouts over 5 innings of work. This one is going to be a tough one for both teams, with it being the second game of a doubleheader following a game Monday. Both teams had weekend sets, so there haven't been any off days to help the bullpens out, meaning both teams could be stretched a bit thin by the time we get to the late stages of this one. Neither starter has much of a track record at the major league level, and that could lead to short outings. There's not much in the way of numbers that drives the needle one way or the other with any definitive push. Cleveland entered Monday having won 4 of the 5 meetings between the teams while outscoring the White Sox 32-18. Playing at home gives the Guardians a razor-thin edge in this one as they escape with a victory. Our total pick is over 9. And here is why. Neither offense has hit for much power, with the White Sox ranked 26th overall in home runs and the Guardians ranked 28th. With that said, neither squad has exactly been lights out on the hill either, with each team owning ERAs north of 4. Shane Bieber was walloped in his last outing against a bad Tigers lineup and has looked vulnerable since jumping out to a strong start in April. On the flip side, Davis Martin remains an unproven commodity and is coming off a horrific outing in which he only managed to retire a single batter. The over is 4-2 in Cleveland's last 6 games and 6-3-1 in Chicago's last 10. Both offenses will get a nice opportunity to expand on that Tuesday afternoon. Tampa Bay Rays vs Boston Red Sox. Our team pick is Boston Red Sox for the win. And here is why. Boston lost the first 2 games of the series with the Yankees, but bounced back to earn 2 straight wins in order to split the series at Fenway Park over the weekend. The Red Sox entered Monday second in the AL East, 14 games behind the Yankees for the top spot in the division. On Sunday night, Boston got 2 hits each from Christian Vasquez, 2 runs, 2 RBI, Xander Bogaerts, run, Alex Verdugo, run, and Trevor Story, 3 runs, 3 RBI, in the victory. J.D. Martinez, his 9th, Vasquez, his 5th, and Franchi Cordero, his 4th, each homered in the contest for the Red Sox. Nick Pivetta didn't factor in the decision as he lasted only 3.1 innings, allowing 6 runs on 8 hits with 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. Hirokazu Samara, 1-1, earned the win in relief with 2 scoreless innings, in which he allowed no hits or walks, while striking out a pair. Tampa Bay had won 5 of 6 heading into the weekend, but was swept by the Reds in an interleague set on the road following Sunday's one-sided defeat. The Rays entered Monday third in the AL East, 15.5 games behind the Yankees for the division lead. On Sunday, Tampa Bay got 3 hits from Yandy Diaz, 2 RBI, while Harold Ramirez and Josh Lowe, 2 runs, RBI, each added a pair in the loss. Randy Arozarena, his 10th, Lowe, his 2nd, and Rene Pinto, his 2nd, each went deep in a losing effort. Shane Baz, 1-2, couldn't survive the big third inning by the Reds as he took the loss after giving up 7 runs on 8 hits with no walks and 2 strikeouts in 2.1 innings of work. These two teams hold the top 2 wild card spots in the American League. Where we may have a disconnect is that the Rays were just swept in a 3-game set by the Reds on the road and they are at home here, where runs have been hard to come by for Tampa Bay. In addition, the Rays are without Wander Franco, Kevin Kiermaier and Jeffrey Springs, who all hit the shelf over the weekend. Sale coming back should be a boost for a Red Sox rotation that has been missing him, along with Nathan Eovaldi and Garrett Whitlock. The Red Sox gained some momentum with their back-to-back wins over the Yankees over the weekend to split that set. Look for Boston's bats to help carry them to a victory here. Our total pick is under the total and here is why. The biggest thing about this being the better play is the pitching staff as they both do very well striking batters out and not giving up too many free passes. The Rays have a team 3.4 strikeout to walk ratio, while the Red Sox are currently pitching to a 2.73 strikeout to walk ratio up to this point in this season. Even with the injuries to the bullpen, both teams are doing well on that front as Boston is 13th in the majors with a 3.63 reliever ERA, while Tampa Bay is 8th in MLB with a 3.39 bullpen ERA so far this season. Toronto Blue Jays vs Philadelphia Phillies. Our team pick is Blue Jays for the win, and here is why. Philadelphia's pitching staff dismantled the Cardinals to start the most recent set in St. Louis with back-to-back shutouts, but couldn't keep it going in the last 2 games, including a 6-1 defeat on Monday. Rhys Hoskins launched a solo shot in the top of the first, which ended up being the only scoring for the Phillies, as they only had 1 runner in scoring position for the entire night. Aaron Nola took the loss, allowing 5 runs on 7 hits, while striking out 7 across 7 innings. Hoskins and JT Realmuto both recorded multi-hit games for the Phillies, who only had 1 extra base hit for the game. The Phillies remain up slightly on the money line for the season, while going a matching 46-41 on the run line. Overs are 44-39-3 for the Phillies, with each of their last 6 games going under the betting total. After being comfortably a hold of a wild card spot just 2 weeks ago, the Blue Jays have now lost 9 of their past 10 games after getting swept in Seattle and would now be on the outside looking in if the playoffs started today. Toronto was initially in good shape during Sunday's finale as George Springer hit a leadoff homer with Raimel Tapia and Bo Bichette later going deep, but Seattle rallied to take the lead in the 8th with the help of some shoddy Blue Jays defense. Max Castillo went 4.1 innings in a spot start, allowing 3 runs on 3 hits and 1 walk while striking out 3. Adam Simmer was charged with both the blown save and the loss, allowing 2 runs in 1.1 innings of work. Bichette had a 3-hit game, driving in 3 runs overall. While the pitching has really struggled for the Blue Jays during the skid, welcoming Gausman back from injury could provide a crucial boost as he's been terrific all season. It's hard to expect much out of Emmanuel in this situation, and the Blue Jays' offense is certainly capable enough to take advantage. By advanced metrics, Gausman has been one of the best pitchers in baseball, with a 40 FIP and 22.6 KBB%. Offense has not been the problem for the Blue Jays, who rank 6th in the majors with a 110 WRC+, which is more than good enough to support their ace. Emmanuel's first career start comes in his first MLB appearance in nearly 14 months against a good opponent, hardly from an ideal situation. That will help Toronto get off to a much-needed fast start as it will finally get back on track here. Our total pick is over, and here is why. Although Gausman has been excellent as in his last 5 starts, he has a 3.09 ERA, but in the last 2 starts, he went 9 scoreless innings. I still like the over here. Toronto has heard all the talk of a disappointing season, and Charlie Montoyo's job may be on the line if they head into the All-Star break not having a playoff spot. Offensively, I expect them to burst out here against Falter, as he does give up a lot of hard contact and home runs, which is not a good sign against a potent Blue Jays offense. Gausman, meanwhile, will likely only go 5 or 6, and Toronto's bullpen has given up a ton of runs, which is where Philadelphia can score their runs in the late innings to help the over cash here.